Guys, have you watched Wolf of Wall Street?
Tell me that if I put you in at Union Carbide at 7, it took you out at 32.
Texas Instruments at 11 and took you out at 47.
U.S. Steel at 16, took you out at 41.
You wouldn't be saying to me right now, Chester, pick me up a few thousand shares of Disney on the spot right now. Come on.
It was all about sell and buy. We all have this nowadays online. You can choose your own broker on your phone, have your application, and you are the person who is gonna buy and sell. Welcome back to the second episode with Eleonora to talk about the broker platforms. Which one is the best one, or what are the options for us, and what are the criteria we need to check before we choose the best broker? So Eleonora, please share with us.
Hello Dorita, and thanks so much for having me here. What is the broker? The broker is the financial company that gives you access to the stock market. I mean, you cannot just walk to Frankfurt Stock Exchange and say, please give us 5 shares of whatever. So there are many brokers out there. If you decide to trade, and then maybe all the advertise will come and appear to your phone or laptop. I wouldn't worry too much about the broker nowadays, because we are in Europe, especially in a very regulated environment. And this is something, maybe first point to check, like, is it regulated? And many of them are even having a bank license, so they're quite good. One thing is to check the fee, how much do they charge? Because nowadays, with all the technology in place, they shouldn't be very expensive. And one important point is for you to decide. Always people ask me, but how about tax? What about tax?
I was about to say that because like expatriate people like me will pay higher tax here, a bit less tax in Greece, for example, that I come from. And on this online environment, how can I escape tax?
So if you are based in Germany, then your tax residence is in Germany.
Yes.
And in such a case, I will advise some of the brokers, which is also based here in Germany, because then about the tax, it will be taken care of. If it's an ETF, they will deduct it in the right moment on your trades the same way. Of course, you can also go for brokers more international, for example, Interactive Broker, a very professional broker. And in this one, you won't pay any tax, but then it's up to you to make the report to the financial authority and take care of it. I wouldn't spend too much time like which broker. I mean, I teach in my classes the criteria, go to criteria and choose one, because even if you're unsatisfied for whatever reason, you made already investment, you can transfer them to another broker. It will take up to 1-2 weeks, but you can also change your mind. The most important is you start your investment journey, because it's totally worth it.
Yes, I like what you said. In a case that I change residency and I go back to my country, or I go back to the UK that I've been before, I should not close completely my account. I can just transfer my account to another broker, or I should just give the information in the existing broker that I am changing a residency. Is this a case? Is this a possibility?
Yeah, this is the case. So you have your account on behalf with this broker, and then you open a new one, for example, in Greece. We're in Germany, you move to Greece. So then you give the data, the IBAN of the new broker, and your investment, whatever, let's say 5 shares of DAX, 5 shares of Nasdaq, whatever, it's also transferred. And it's the same. You don't need to sell, and then you own it over there. Nowadays with technology, a lot is possible.
Fantastic. In case of bankruptcy, what is happening?
In case of bankruptcy, I can tell you for sure in Germany. I mean, in Europe we have quite similar regulation, but okay, for Germany it works like this. If you have invested, let's say in a value of even 100,000, doesn't matter how big is it, your investment, this investment is protected by law. So the creditors cannot claim your ETFs or your stocks. They remain yours and full protection. If you have money with your broker, this is a bit different. It depends on the...
When you mean money with a broker, you mean the cash?
The
in
cash,
deposit.
yes.
Exactly. I will
Exactly.
explain to you guys what is happening when you open your broker. It requests for you to send some funds. and then it keeps it as a cash on one side, and then you start buying your ETF stocks, blah blah blah, spending from that cash. So in case you have cash remaining in your account without having purchased the ETFs, blah blah blah, then this is the amount that they do not cover, really, or they cover up to a specific amount.
It depends on the broker. Some broker can be also covering up to 20,000, so it's good to be checked and
Not to
just
have
too much money.
Yeah, not to
Yes.
not to send more cash than what they can really insure to you.
I mean, the chances is small, but still, you don't want to risk anything. It should
Yes.
be a smooth investment experience.
All right, we want to keep this video very short, and that's why I'm gonna close it now by saying that Eleonora provides private sessions. We have done a call before together. We have done one-to-one because it happens to live in the same country. But if you are abroad, you can always get her contacts. It will be in the comments below. And you can email her, you can arrange your call, and you can figure out exactly which type of broker, what are the criteria again, and if you join one of her workshops, I believe the ETF is the one that has more analysis about the broker.
Oh yes, but also the other one. No,
Okay.
in all the workshops I include information about the broker because maybe some people just decide to go for stocks.
Yes.
And then it's also covered there.
Okay, excellent. So you have options now. Either go for a personal call or you can join one of the workshops and see more details about the broker too. Ciao ciao from us, and see you again at the third episode.
Invest in the best, invest in yourself. It's the key to success, it's the key to your health. Educate more.